The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. The man himself, Hitkidd for president in the motherfucking building. What's up, bro?
What it do, man?
Welcome to the show. So excited to have you here today.
Thank you.
Today is a very special day that you're here, actually, because as of today, you've been nominated for 2 BET Awards, correct? Come on, man.
Thank you.
What's up? How you feeling? You feel good?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm just always like looking forward to the next thing. Like, I'd be cool with the nominations or whatever, and then I'd be ready for like the next thing.
Right.
I always gotta be a forward thinker.
Right. I saw that it was Glow's project. What else for you got nominated?
Best collaboration with Glow.
There you go.
So with FNL, because it had just came out last year.
Yep.
You know, we just catching the tail end of it, so we were able to still get nominated for the collaboration.
Right, because you got the best album, then you got that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dope, man. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
But you always think about the next thing.
Say it again?
You said you always think about the next thing.
Oh yeah. I'm forward thinking. I'm in 2025 right now.
But your hat says 2022.
Now I had to keep promoting this till I get my merch ready. I ain't just not gonna wear my merch because I pay a lot of money for these hats.
I was about to say, the hoodies we made, I'm gonna wear the fuck out them hoodies. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I made a jacket, I'm gonna wear that shit.
I got to. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to have all them boxes sitting in my room. It just ain't nobody wearing it. I'm gonna wear it till we go on to the next phase.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, man, you've been on a hell of a run lately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have brought us some of the greatest female artists out of Memphis as of lately. The one thing I want to ask you, right? How did you discover everybody? That's the one thing I always wanted to know.
I was at the show at the Ring.
It was at a showcase, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Texas Trish threw it together, and I think I was like a special guest and I was supposed to talk or something, and I ended up going, and I really already had this idea to put like a lot of women together, like just on some gangster rap music, but with me, and we just kind of put that in the forefront in hopes of spreading out that culture to the rest of the world, which eventually happened. But I was there and I was seeing like who was performing, whether it was a woman or a dude, and I was like, who I see myself working with just out the strength of this just the type of person I am. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, all the girls perform better than the dudes. I said, I know something. I'm gonna just put all the women together and we just go to the studio. And I think they was the only women who performed. And it just felt like it just made sense to do it. And once I came back from out of town after that show, I put everybody in the group chat and we did the session.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The rest was history.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was about to say, did you think at that point, did you think it would even get this far?
I knew I could work my way up, but not to like this crazy for everybody. Not so soon. But eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
It kind of came at you fast, too, because it's like, obviously, when FNF blew up and then everything that came with FNF, all the girls getting signed, the labels, the contracts, you know, which we all saw play out online, right? Like, do you sometimes wish that you had a little bit more time to, like, figure certain things out before the madness of the industry kind of took over?
Nah, because I needed it. I feel like you just build character, so I ain't really tripping. Now I'm able to see how, if I run across this situation, deeper into my career, I can adjust to it. But like earlier, I feel like I needed in certain situations, it's just needed. Otherwise, I would have known what to do if I get in that situation again.
Right. They kind of just threw you into the fire.
It's cool.
You and Glow got thrown into the fire real quick.
I walked out though.
You did? No, you walked. Hey, you know what? That's the one thing I got to commend you on this because a lot of people might not always make it out unscathed, you know. But you made it out, man.
Yeah, I ain't see no fire. I'm just walking.
You know, like the thing with the cool guys don't look at explosions. Everything's exploding behind you.
That's how I really felt. Like to put it into perspective, that's how I really felt. Like I'm not even walking. They say the house blew up. And I'm walking through the firelight, and then the clouds start clapping.
I love and you know one thing about you, bro. I want to hit some topics with you because you're very vocal on Twitter. We were talking about long albums versus short albums on Twitter, right? Jaleel in the building. But we were talking about long versus short albums because I believe Dirk started the conversation too because Dirk was tired of doing like 23-song albums. Yeah. What's your take on long albums versus short albums now?
Long as they all sound good. Long as it sound good, I ain't too big on neither one of them. I like well thought out projects. So whether it's a short amount of songs or a numerous amount of songs, it's cool with me. Like whether it has interludes on it or not any interludes at all, and kind of depend on the interludes or whatever. Like, long as it's just put together well.
Right.
That's the only thing that makes it, like, I need the presentation. I'm big on that, so as long as the presentation is up to par, everything else cool. I don't care if it's long, short, interlude, no interlude, intro, outro, no intro, outro, whatever.
I feel like a lot of projects though lately, and maybe in hip hop lately, just haven't had like that like some projects definitely do have interludes, and I feel like that, like you said, brings a whole project together. But I feel like a lot, like nowadays, like artists might just throw like 20 songs on an album.
Because the song only 30 seconds.
That's true too.
You got 30-second songs. Of course, you got to put 25 so you can make it seem like an album.
Right.
You trying to fulfill your contract because you got 1 minute song. Duh, you got to put 30 songs on the album. You got 5. You signing 5 albums. You got 5-second songs, and you like, nah, I ain't gonna add up. It ain't making no sense. So so they really losing the touch of like how to really truly do an album, and that's what we kind of getting away from. Which I'm trying to like. I'm hoping to see amongst everybody in the music industry, you know, being able to bring that back.
Right. Also, it's like song structure. Like a lot of the young artists don't really know about song structure, which
terrible.
I feel like you have a great hold on with what you've done with Glow and with other artists. Is that like a lot of the records that I feel like you produce actually have like structure to them.
They're just going there and rapping.
Yeah.
They're just going there and rapping. And soon I'm finna say like how to fix the song, they get frustrated because like, nah, don't get back in front of the mic. We got to put together the song. And I don't really be so worried about song structure in that moment. Like, they be asking, like, how many bars the verse is, the chorus. Like, it really shouldn't matter. Just put it together. Like,
Right.
just do it. We'll take a cool 4 bars and loop it back and make it, put that right there. Or you could just chant for, like, 4 to 8 bars, and they could be so-called the chorus. Like, it really don't matter what's called what, long as it feels a certain way.
Right.
So whether we calling it the verse, the chorus, the bridge, the intro, it just needs to have a feeling when you listening from the top to the bottom of the song.
Right. I agree. Tyler, the Creator, was talking about song structure in his Spotify documentary on Hulu, and he was talking about how he needs to like go back into the studio and like learn how to like actually make a song, right? Which I think is like that's good that you tell them like no, we gotta finish this shit.
Yeah, I be this way I be focused on about like make sure we actually making songs. A lot of people just be rapping. Like I have to, like sometimes I be asking my people I be working with like, you think this hard? Like I whisper in that ear, you really think this hard? Like look at your lyrics. You think this hard? You think this is a song? Listen to it. I'm gonna let everybody be quiet. We go pull your song back up. We just finna sit there and listen to your song. You really think this is a song? Like, or you just rapping? Like what you talking about?
Right.
We'll have a chorus set and. You know, chords have a certain topic, and you get to the verse, so-called the verse. You talking about strippers shaking booty at the club, but your chords talking about killing yourself. Like, it don't make any sense. Like, it's not making sense.
Right. No, I hate seeing shit like that too, because I'm like, so what are you doing with this song? Like what's the point of the song?
What's going on? I even like most of the time I be telling my friends I want them to be better artists. But this go for like anybody, like whether they're a big artist or up and coming artist, everybody should be on that type of timing where they should be focused on making songs. But some people just be focused on the analytics and trying to get the fast money instead of like creating a culture and a vibe.
Right. You know, and I know you be having a time in the studio with artists, man. Because I even saw you tweet. You said no more 1 foot in, 1 foot. No more working with 1 foot in, 1 foot out artists.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know who pissed you off recently.
Nah, not nobody specific. It's just like they know for sure. That's just how I am.
Oh, don't worry. I know. I ask any of the people on my team. I know. I be right there with you. I be sitting here waiting.
Like I just can't deal with like what you want. Like I need to have people around me. I don't need to ask them what they doing. Like what's your main goal? Even though I'm gonna ask that anyway, but like when we in the studio, like what's your purpose? Like that's what it go back to about like the songs.
Yeah.
Like what you doing with the song? Like are you making a song? Like what you doing? Like you gonna shoot a video, go put it out? How you go put it out? Like what you doing? Like you can't be half-assed. Like you know what I'm saying? What you doing?
I feel you, bro. That'd be like when I'm waiting here for them for like an hour, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I waited for you for an hour. Like, I shouldn't have to text you what you do. You should just be here, just getting your work done. Like, which I'm sure there's like a lot of artists from Memphis or from around the country that you want to work with, and you like probably waited for them, and you was like, all right, bro. Like, I'm not texting you where you at. Like, I'm not waiting no more.
This really like I talk to myself as far like how I'm trying to what I need to be working on, and that's one of the things I told myself I need to work on. Like, let me make sure I'm not like I'm not 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right.
So
Right.
I need to make sure everybody else around me like that.
Yeah. Well, we got the album on the way, right? The Hitkidd album.
We got two,
Two
3,
hit-
4, maybe 5. I don't know.
All right, let's start at
I'm
one.
producing a lot of
I was about to
albums.
say, let's start at one. Well, you got collab albums in the works with some people then? Okay. Well, let's talk about your album first and foremost. When can we expect it?
Like in the wintertime.
Okay.
It's a specific time that it need to be to present it properly.
Why?
Because of the rollout.
Okay.
I want it need to look cool. Like I need to make people feel like they involved in it, and the way the specific date is gonna make sense to the rollout.
Is it gonna be like around election season?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I figured it.
It's pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
I gotta find out the specific date. It's gonna make even more sense. But yeah, like people, sometimes I think that people just be picking dates just because. I'm gonna drop it in the fall. Like, why you dropping in the fall? Like, I need to make sure I'm connected to my every aspect of my album or whatever body of work I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Is the project called Election Day?
I'm still kind of working on the term because it ties into a whole lot of stuff depending on the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was one idea for sure.
Okay.
One idea for sure.
How many records you have done for it already?
I've been dibbing and dabbing and doing songs for like 3 years, so I got like multiple songs I can pick from, so like up to like 30 to 40. I'm not dropping 30 or 40 on the project, but after seeing some of the opinions about like what people expect from albums, they'll make it more interesting. I'm probably gonna narrow down the songs, so probably like to 10 or 15.
Okay, something calm. But it's gonna be like most of the records are gonna have a couple people on each one.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I don't want to be unless. Once a song doesn't need the space for more people,
Right.
If I just got one artist, it's cool. Like, as long as it's just hard.
Right. Yeah. I feel like we'd be missing those posse cut records though.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
that's happening for sure. Like,
Right.
yeah, we doing it.
Which is
I
why
already
like
got one.
Shibuya was so dope for me too. You feel me? Like that was just cool because it was like, oh wow, like we don't really get records like this with all the girls on it, like that, like the Nicki Minaj record that she did with the 9 girls on it, I think it was like that, like seeing shit like that, like that shit is cool to me because it's like, you know, it may not be like become the biggest record in the world because of how many people on it, you know, the streaming and all the.
I don't be worried about that.
Exactly, I don't be worried about it either. But like for the culture, that shit is dope.
It's hard, like especially I want to do a 10-minute. I'm gonna have a 10-minute song on my album.
Bro, I've been saying I been saying I want to do a 10-minute song? I've been saying I want to do a 10-minute song.
I'm finna do a 10-minute song. Like it's finna have lots of people, and I'm shooting a video to it.
You know who did it really well? Big Sean did it on the Detroit 2 project.
I gotta listen to Detroit. I gotta go listen to it.
You have to listen because there's like a song on there called Detroit, I think, and it has
you know what? I think I've seen it or heard it.
and it has like all the Detroit artists on
I heard it.
And
I
I think
mean,
he
yeah,
even
I
got
heard
like
it.
Detroit artists who be beefing with each other on it too.
I don't
something.
know about
There's like a whole politics behind it. There was like a whole. I'm just saying, there was a whole. I remember seeing on Twitter, they were like, "Oh, this is crazy because he got this person, and like they wouldn't normally be on a song together." But like that's just cool, like having that many people on a song.
I gotta go listen to it. Now, I remember seeing it when it came out about like the tabloids or whatever was posting about like it was a Detroit thing going on, and I can't remember exactly who was on it, but I am familiar with the storyline when it came out. Like,
so we're gonna have a song, a 10-minute record on that, hopefully.
No, it's going on there. I know it's going on there. Like, I want to see how people gonna react. They so used to 30-second songs.
Right.
Their attention span gonna be gone after 1 minute. But that's cool though. The people who really tune in, go tune in. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Right. Hey, look, man. You know what I'm gonna hope for on the project? I'm gonna hope for that Nicki Minaj song that you was talking about.
The Nicki Minaj song?
Yeah.
Really? I talked to Nicki about like the F and F remix, but I had already, I already stood on who I had wanted to get on there,
Right.
And I didn't care that Nicki was so-called the biggest artist at the time. I was just like, I already gave the other person my word. Like, I don't want to worry about no money. I just standing on my word.
Standing on business.
Yeah, so I just, you know what I'm saying, I just had to miss out on that. Even though, man, you should have got Nicki on there. It's cool. Like, I can do it. If if I did it once, I can do it twice. Not saying I can get Nicki twice, but like just that same type of move. So I really wasn't tripping as far as like that. But hopefully I can, work with anybody that want to work with me. So whether it's Nicki, whoever, and move forward like that.
Right. All I'm saying is if I see a Hitkidd produced beat on the new Nicki album, I'm bro, this clip is gonna go crazy. I'm definitely gonna be like, look, he manifested this. You feel me? He manifested this. He's like, if I can do it once, I can do it again. And then next, you hear the Nicki album, it's like, Hitkidd on. I'm like,
hard though.
Come on,
if you want to work, let's do it.
Nicki, hit him up. The album day, still like 6 months away from the album, man. It's almost that time.
What she say she dropping?
10/20.
She got a little time.
10/20, right before the Hitkidd album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say some room for the top 10, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. But I also peeped, you were working with Big Brat recently out in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We were actually going to come, I think that was the night we were going to try to pull up on them, right? But we got busy doing something else. How did you and Brat meet each other?
Actually, I seen her, I think it was around FNF, when FNF was coming out.
Okay.
And I think she had actually DM'd me and I DM'd her back. But we had a lot of mutuals that was trying to get us connected, but I was trying to wait for the right pocket of time because I didn't want to rush the process as far as us working together. So, actually now, our people just put us together and all we need was just the rest of our energy. We didn't need nobody else. We was in the studio.
Brat got mad energy too.
Yeah.
How many songs y'all made?
We made a few. We made multiple. We had like a lot of ideas. I don't necessarily like to walk out the studio with just full songs just because we got the means to, but we laid, a couple ideas down.
Right. What for you, I feel like has been like, what do you think has been like the craziest part of this past year? Because, I mean, between the nominations, I saw you post that, Ludacris, Metro reaching out to you. I think that's like one of the first posts on your gram right now. What do you feel like for you has been like the moment that you've been like, oh shit, like this is really happening? I gave you a lot to work with there, right?
I don't know. Every little moment I have, I ain't gonna say little moment, but every moment I have, it's just been a spark of like, okay, this is really going on. All right, next thing, I'm really here. All right, cool, this is crazy. All right, next thing, this is pretty dope. Like,
right, yeah.
There's several, like being at the Grammy, seeing Beyonce get her award, crazy. Metro, being the inspiration and telling me that I'm inspiring him, crazy. Me producing a whole Juicy J album, like younger me. I'm happy, but a younger me will be going nuts. Like the whole Juicy J album, having people like be able to speak to different people when it comes from like trying to get them on the FNF remix. That the FNF remix the FNF song itself coming out. The video, how everything was going on around that time, the Shibuya video, everything. Like all the phone calls I was getting, like I couldn't get out the phone. I was getting phone calls my lawyer at 6, 7 in the morning. Like everything going on. Being on time top 10 records. Like, come on now. We got a song called FNL that got Grammy nominated.
Yeah, man.
If you know what it stands for, that's crazy. You had the Grammy talking about that. Come on, man. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, we had the Grammy, listen to the song. It's crazy. All of it crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
With the Juicy J, because you mentioned how now you're happy about it, but a younger you was like, would go crazy about it. Is it just because now you're used to a lot of, everything going on all at once, you don't always get to soak up these moments, or?
Yeah, I don't want to be so excited where I can't keep moving forward, progress. Like, I don't want to be, wow, I'm working with Juicy J. I forget about everything else going on. Like, I'm super happy and grateful, but I just want to make sure that I'm leaving room to keep progressing.
Right. Did Juicy hit you about that? Like, how did that initial convo start?
Yeah, I think he reached out on Instagram, and we just, went from there. Like, we just linked up several times. Like, this one of the few people I fly out one day for and come back home. He was like, man, you be on the move, man. You be everywhere, man. I was like, yeah, I got to get to work.
Right.
Yeah, he keep me inspired, too.
Shout out, Juicy, man. I know you love traveling to New York because I saw you also tweet about how, like, New York, you feel more creative here, too. What is it about New York you think?
Being high in the building and looking down and hearing music on the nice speakers.
Like, looking down?
Like, just looking at Times Square and, like, you see the people walking,
Stresses
the
me
lights.
out. I
I ain't saying live here now, You can't come here and, get your work in, get up out of here.
I was about to say, I thought he was gonna say you can't come here and live here. I was like, excuse all the New Yorkers in the room.
Nah, you can't. You cannot live in New York.
Oh, you bugging out.
Cannot live in New York.
Why can't you live in New York?
Nah, it's too much going on. Like everybody just mean. Like
yeah, whoa.
we
flag on the play.
We got Southern hospitality. Like I'm from Memphis. We got Southern hospitality. Like we be walking, people just be walking like that. Like their eyes do not move left and right. They just be only thinking about work, cubicles, just suits, long shoes. Like,
I just be thinking about coming here, honestly. I be thinking about the Hitkidd interview I got to do. I ain't trying to be mean to nobody.
I'm talking about the regular people on the street. They don't be thinking about nothing but work. I see leather bags, suits, brown shoes.
Yeah, basically,
Suits, jeans, like pizza, hot dogs, cats in the bodegas, like all type of weird stuff going on. Like, I be looking at the people like, man, these people like real like Grand Theft Auto characters.
He said we're all NPCs.
What's that mean?
Non-playable characters.
Yes, y'all like straight. Everybody like a pedestrian. It don't matter where you at. You like a pedestrian. Like you just like to walk. How you not step back on Times Square and just looked at? I'm like, man, this.
How you drive 20 minutes just to go to a corner store?
Like I could have walked here faster than I drove to Brooklyn.
Huh?
We could have walked to Brooklyn faster than we could have drove.
Cap.
Nah,
I bet you want to. I bet. Next on the Rise episode. Next on the Radar on the Rise episode. It's me and Hitkidd walking. No, I'm getting in the car. Hitkidd gonna walk from Quad Studios to Brooklyn.
Nah, we gotta do Central Park from Central Park to Times Square.
I bet.
Can you drive faster or walk faster?
Drive faster. Yeah, no. Yeah, you can't do that. That's too close.
I promise you I did. I was so bored in New York. I was trying to kill some time, and I was for sure killing time. I got there halfway. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I just played myself. Like, it was kind of far, but nah, New York is just. I got to be in the building and be inspired. I go down on the street. Like, so you come out the studio, you got people begging, like rats everywhere. Like, I be having to keep my ankles tucked so the rat can't nibble on them.
Bro, the rat ain't touching you, bro.
Because I got these Skechers on. They don't want to touch these either. State-of-the-art shoes, my guy. But, like, I see garbage bags, I finna scoot over a little bit more when I'm on the sidewalk. I see them garbage bags, I know a big rat finna come out there like Pitbull, like going to the bodega, buying some chips.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
New York, I ain't gonna lie, New York ain't it if you stay here.
We all live here. What the fuck you trying to say?
Y'all ain't got no porch. Y'all got stoops.
There's stoops? What are you talking about?
You got a slice of a porch.
That's cap. You not. Yo, somebody, can y'all taking the best side or some shit? Like, yeah.
To the what?
To the suburbs.
Where y'all gas station at? Come on now. Gas station 30 miles away.
There's mad gas stations.
You gotta go to New Jersey just to get some gas, and you can't even pump your gas.
Bro, there's a gas station right down the block. Bro,
can you pump your gas in New York?
Yeah.
Well, so you only driving 0.2 miles. What you need gas for?
What?
They got. I'm talking about bike lanes, crazy. Like, you think you got a little piece of time? No.
Yeah, I hate the bike lanes. I'll say that.
Bing, 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 bing.
Some dude kicked my car yesterday because I almost sent him in the bike lane.
Like, y'all drive so close, I can try and do radio in the other car beside me if I roll the window down. I change the radio station just like in
y'all ain't got traffic?
Yeah, but like the stuff y'all do, y'all, man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, a lot of people gonna get injured if y'all take y'all New York antics down to the South, especially Memphis. All that, your son, like, I just seen a real like GTA moment. You dudes just going back and forth, and then they just walk past each other. And that was it. I'm saying, like, nah, New York ain't real. New York is a video game. That's why they make all the games in New York. You ever seen LA? Nah, this LA. I'm finna say LA North, but it just looked like it's just New York.
Like what? You talking about like GTA 4? How GTA 4
or like Mafia or something.
Or Mafia?
It's just a game. New York City is a game. New
not
York
too much.
everywhere is a game.
I let you go on for too long now. I let you go on about New York for too long.
Yeah,
not too much.
Not too much. Not too
much. Nah, I love bringing people here and asking them what they think about New York because everybody always got a funny ass answer.
Yeah, like, nah, it's cool for inspiration. The other stuff, nah, I got several stories. Like, whew, we can go on to the next thing because, yeah, we be getting chased by homeless people. Like, it was crazy.
Homeless people, most of the time, mind their business out here. What you talking about?
I don't know about that specific person. He just had a lot going on.
He had
was
a
trying
bad
to get- and he was chasing us. Hey, it was like 4 in the morning too. We taking a little break from the studio, trying to walk down, get some little snacks. No stores open, and we getting chased by a homeless dude. Like,
Nice.
from way yonder.
Nice. I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro. Welcome to New York.
I still come back though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they always come back.
I just got to get mean with y'all.
Yeah, we're not mean.
That's y'all are. I literally had to run people over. I'm pretty kind of strong. So if I bump you, you go feel it.
Right.
When I get to walking and I feel like you ain't finna move, boom, you go get to turn around. Then you want to pay attention. Yeah. Who? Nah, I'm hurting people. Even the bus people. The bus people. Maybe you want to ride through New York. I act crazy in front of them when they ask me for do I want to ride through? But right in front of their face.
Fuck.
Nah, for real.
Nah, get Hitkidd out of New York, bro. He a menace. Bro, a menace. Bro's a menace. He's a menace. He's worse than us.
Nah,
Get
bro.
some out of
New
New
York is
York.
overall me. I'm telling you, you need to go to where have you been in the South? Matter of fact, this is on the What It Do, man. Not on the radar no more.
What
Where
It
you
Do,
been at
man.
in the South?
Where I been at in the South? Where I been at? Atlanta, Florida. Where else we been at? I've been to...
What part of Florida now?
I've been everywhere in Florida. I've been to Orlando, Miami, Tallahassee. Went to Tampa once.
You ain't say the M.
I'm gonna say where?
Memphis. The M.
I've never been to Memphis.
You gotta say the M. Say the M.
Memphis?
No, you gotta say the M.
The M?
The M.
Y'all call it the M?
M.
When you New York, you gotta call it the towns.
You gotta say it like from under your chin. M.
M.
Yeah, the M.
He's trying to get me to have a Memphis accent now.
Nah, she be trying to do it. She sound like she's saying the word like the word is in backwards and in cursive. Say it.
Say it. What it do, man?
Mine.
Mine.
Mine. You don't say no mine like that. They trying to have us sound like we talk like Terrence Howard.
Hey, bro, I'm from the towns. I ain't from the M.
What's the towns?
It's New York. The towns.
So like what part of New York though?
It's the town. It's just the towns. It's everything in New York.
This how I know y'all stuff just so stuck together.
Anyway.
Jaleel, yeah. Real raw energy. I didn't know you heard me.
Well, look, man. All right, so Hitkidd album on the way. What else we got coming up that the people gotta know about, brother?
The Girls album. I had to say the girls. They'd be like, "Why you always saying the girls?" Cause it's 5 names. I'm tired of saying
all their names.
Like our group is like we got a group message called DSD. We really had like a name for the group, but we really just put like some acronyms or some crazy stuff, and so we can be able to not keep saying this person, this person, this person,
Right,
this
yeah.
person. I'm like, who you working with? The girls. If you don't know the girls, you just don't know. Cause I ain't finna keep saying their name all the whole time.
Respectfully, I understand.
Yeah, that's how I be
So the
feeling.
Girls
But-
album on the way. Hitkidd album on the way. The other 4 or 5 albums you're working on on the
Gonna be
way.
big, tell you. Watch.
But before we get out of here, my guy, anything else you want the people know, where they can follow you at, anything else you want the fans know, now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Man, y'all got
This
like
one right
4,
here,
5.
right here.
there. What's up with it, y'all? Nah, Hitkidd everywhere. Spell it H-I-T, no space. Hitkidd. Don't capitalize the K. Just type it in and do the rest for you on your own time.
There you go. Well, make sure you go check out everything Hitkidd has out now. Look out for those projects. Keep running up all those records, including the Grammy-nominated F&F. Make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support.
Please.
Love the street, support the street. But y'all already know that.
Please.
Till next time, Hitkidd on the radar. We out. Pow.